Hello. Greetings, I am Husa Mori. Greetings from the Forge of Fate. Now I will tell you about the date, July 26, 2023. Day 26 consists of the numbers 2, 6, and the sum 2 plus 6 is equal to 8. The three numbers are divisible by 2. Characteristic features of the number 2, symbol, moon representation of the woman, the feminine principle in our world. Many parameters are opposite and thus go in pairs. The overflow of opposites gives changeability, indeterminacy, and hesitation. From another point of view, we can talk about a periodic attractor. There are two centers around which we revolve. Our mood, for example, changes between good and bad, day and night. And these points change. Some describe it as a pendulum. So if you have decided that you have figured out the woman, you will be surprised that she is different the next moment. 2 is the number of the moon. It determines the ebb and flow of our success. It gives us a sense of duty. This number requires patience. Let us beware of falsehood and confusion. 2 affects on people by giving them the qualities of emotionality, romance, and intuition. Thus, people influenced by this number easily adapt to the environment. Collaboration is a key factor in success. Has a creative nature. If 2 are considered mothers, the qualities of an ideal mother are shown. Loving, intuitive, understanding, supportive, forgiving, and protective characteristic is the passive attitude, submissiveness, and putting yourself in the other person's place. This is how diplomatic qualities are developed. The number 6 is divisible by 2 and by 3, and at the same time, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. An expression of family. In general, 6 accumulates and balances the good and bad qualities of the 2 roles of mother and father. That's why creativity, sense, and tact are manifested in 6. At the same time, to know the value of actions and efforts to achieve success. Manifestation of the desire to create works of art. The family is binding and engaging, limiting the freedom of its members. It requires mutual agreements, mutual understanding, and concessions on both sides. At the same time, the family must protect its members unanimously. To have mutual trust and understanding. 6 as an attitude. Discovering the real meaning of the word responsibility. Family values. At the same time, each of the members is characterized by their own character traits. These character traits are not always liked by other family members. The number 6 is a symbol of reliability. Manifestation of the planet of love. It symbolizes a rich soul and inner beauty, extraordinary tenderness and warmth, painful sensitivity, and easy ranimos. It can be an expression of the person. The outer self represented by 1 together with the inner self represented by 2 formed a whole represented by 3. Gathered into one whole and mutually flowing in the number 6. It is only man without his divinity, which will be revealed in the following figures. 6 gives attractiveness, creativity, and success. The number 8 is perceived as material. It is a formative number. In the Book of Changes, 8 are the main variants of the world, trigrams. The chessboard is divided into 8 rows and 8 columns. By forming 64 squares. Each square gives a basic option for life. In computers, we talk about an 8-bit operating system. Then it grew to 64 bits. Which is reminiscent of a chessboard. Each particle of the 8 gives its own interpretation of the world. Therefore, 8 is a prime number. If we consider the directions of the world, with 4 directions and 4 half directions, we see 8 options. The number 8 is material success. Discovering the best for the given person. So success comes with work and going through all the options. A circle is easily divided into 8 sectors. If success is in one of the sectors, then a person goes through each sector until he reaches success. It will mean work and adjustments. High intelligence and observation. Sometimes the goal can lead to the neglect of other aspects. For example, neglecting family or health. Practicality, straightness, and adaptability are fundamental. Everything is subordinated to material success. The assigned task must be completed. When there is money, there is also luxury and the display of wealth. But this is only an external expression of monetary prosperity. The pursuit of success as a challenge, as an action, and as a process of making money. The expression, nothing personal, only business is correct in this case. Rather, the expression, only business is personal, everything else is just background, applies. July is the 7th month. 7 is the bearer of wisdom obtained as a result of prolonged observation. The accumulation of knowledge is assisted by a higher power. There will be a manifestation of your intuition. You can cultivate yourself and achieve great intelligence. Then luck will be your constant companion. The mystical and the occult may appeal to you. The path of spiritual growth is difficult but leads to inner satisfaction. Intervention of divine forces. Angels help. Good luck. 7 as the challenge of science, studying down to the smallest details. Improvement of knowledge. Sometimes it leads to weirdness and loneliness. The year in the date has 3 digits, 2, 0, 2, 3. 2 enable cooperation, partnership, and tolerance. The ability to act softly, invisibly, perceptively, and passively. Sometimes it's good not to be the leader. The whole date shows that you have to wait patiently for your moment. Diplomacy, mutual respect, and support are needed. Man achieves his goals in cooperation with others. Sometimes it's good to support someone else. Success does not always lead to recognition. The number 3 means sustainability is symbolized by the triangle represented by past, present, and future. The number unites talent and cheerfulness and allows for adjustment. It is characterized by strength, aggressiveness, organization, determination, and the ability to work. There is a sense of optimism and good cheer. Energy and time should not be wasted. Experimentation gives new perspectives. Testing the limits and possibilities of something new. The total number for the date July 26, 2023 is formed by adding the digits of the date. 2 plus 6 plus 0 plus 7 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 22. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. The main number provides the framework within which the other numbers will operate. It determines the impact of the day on you. The number 4 means spiritual elevation, difficulties, building physical fragility, and health that should not be abused. It forms persistence and a desire to move on one's own untrodden path. Accumulated difficulties and challenges. Excellent orderliness, consistency, and loyalty are required. Responsible and serious attitude to life. Attachment to family. Focus on stability and security. Sometimes there is a need for honors and recognition. Spiritual activity working out of karmic accumulations, active work and deprivation. There may be unexpected difficulties. Conservatism and control. Summary for date July 26, 2023. Formative number 4 gives us control and conservatism. 2 gives us fear, not determination. 6 gives us family and responsibilities. 7 as a month and 7 as a year remind us to consider everything. This is how the image of a timid, conservative day is formed. Consider your every action. Be careful with your money. There will be opportunities for you to achieve success. The environment will support you if you are intuitive. Don't rush. But don't hesitate too much. Observe and feel the moment to act. This was from me, Husa Mori. I wish you life and health.